one takes life. This one has the tear and gives life.
Aye, hurry.
And we're back. Welcome back to Mr. Flamingo Reviews.
Woo!
Where today I will be reviewing Pirates of the Caribbean on Strangers.
Ew.
Excuse me?
Why?
What?
Why would you say it like this?
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Okay.
Well, it's supposed to be pronounced Caribbean. It's the Caribbean Sea. But I know it's Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's the Caribbean Sea. Did you not know? It's the Caribbean. People go sailing on the Caribbean. Hold on, folks. Before we can finish the rest of this intro, my co-host is looking up the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
It's the Caribbean. It really, it genuinely is.
It is normally pronounced as Caribbean. Here are more videos on how to pronounce
I'm sorry.
confusing words.
I know it's Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's Don't You Dare. Don't you dare. Close that. Don't you dare. Pause that. I can't even play that ad. I'm not allowed to play that ad. That's not my advertisement. Don't you dare.
Bonjour, we are
No.
looking at how to pronounce the name.
No.
Wait a minute. In fact, it might have been the other way around. This cup had the tear. That one had the other bit. Trickster! Devil!
Father!
Anywho, starring Johnny Depp in returning as Captain Jack Sparrow.
Wait, is this the second or the fourth one?
This is the fourth one.
Okay.
This takes place after the original trilogy of films where Mr. Depp returns as Captain Jack Sparrow about 10 years or so removed from the original trilogy. And I find this interesting because, well, one, this is based off of a book. Doesn't involve Captain Jack, but it inserts Captain Jack. And two, I like the fresh take because you have the original trilogy, and those are all, in my opinion, fantastic films.
Amazing.
They all tell one cohesive story.
Absolutely wonderful.
So Pirates 4 removes most of those players from the board, which was a big risk, but I find it interesting. Because now Captain Jack is forced into a position where he no longer has the Black Pearl, as Hector Barbosa sailed off with it at the end of the third movie, and he doesn't really have anything going for him. But he does have
Alcohol.
and the path to the fountain
The youth of...
path to the youth,
Fountain of the youth.
the path in
Fountain youth. Fontaine Blue.
the path to Fontaine Blue. Captain Jack's path to Fontaine Blue. I can't make that gag for the whole. Captain Jack's
Fountain youth.
the fountain of youth. Captain Jack
The
is
youth of fountain.
so there he is.
Edging.
Captain Jack is
Edging.
so there he is. Captain Jack Sparrow is on his way to the fountain of youth, but he's not the only one that's after the fountain. As introduced in this film is Penelope Cruz's Angelica.
Who?
Angelica.
Okay, continue.
The daughter of Blackbeard, the notorious pirate captain of the sea. The big villain of this film is, in fact,
Related to Whitebeard.
the big villain of this film is, in fact, Blackbeard the pirate, played by Ian McShane. In this film,
Making One Piece canonical too. These movies.
Blackbeard.
The One Piece!
In this
The One Piece is real!
In this film,
Can we get much higher?
In this film, Blackbeard, the legendary pirate captain, is captain of the Queen Anne's Revenge, and his role in this film involves the fact that he is running from a prophecy where he is to be hunted and killed by a one-legged man. So he needs the Fountain of Youth to stave off death. Who is the one-legged man in this prophecy? Geoffrey Rush returns as Captain Hector Barbossa, but now he's a privateer for the British Navy under King George.
Gross. Royalty should go.
I surrender! Oh.
Geoffrey Rush returns as Captain Hector Barbossa. In this film, Barbossa is now just a good old Navy sport to the British Army. And his role in this film is the fact that he has lost the Black Pearl off screen to the Queen Anne's Revenge and Blackbeard himself. And he's also lost his leg and his crew, who are all dead, at least you can assume. So, bitter and seeking revenge, he's also searching for the Fountain of Youth so that he can cut off Blackbeard and kill him. Overall, I really enjoyed the different tone somewhat of this film. It's still pirates, but like it feels different because the supernatural has divoted slightly. Blackbeard is more magical than he is like monstrous. Mermaids are around. It's fun, right? It gives a fresh taste because you've had your Orlando Blooms and your Keira Knightleys, but now you get to spend time with people like Sam Claflin and Stephen Graham, different people. I mean, it adds a fresh coat of paint to the roster, and you still have Johnny Depp as the memorable Captain Jack, and you still have Geoffrey Rush as Barbossa to play off of him, and somebody such as like Kevin McNally shows up as Gibbs. It's got the old, but it gives you new, and overall, it was a fun watch. Now, some of it can be a little dated at times, and I mean, some of the humor doesn't land as much as you'd want it to. There's tons of like sometimes pacing issues, but it's a grand film and it's an adventure. It's like The Ride. It's supposed to be like an adventure film. It's weird because it's not gonna be for everybody. Not everybody's gonna sit down and be like, I really want to watch this pirate film, or not everybody's gonna get it the same way. But
Yo ho, what pirates like for me.
But to just watch it and kick back, it's a fine addition to this set of films. It's not going to be the first three because nothing's going to be as memorable and as like original as the first three, but it's not a bad addition. Everybody plays their roles well. Captain Jack as a character is still bumbling, but still smart enough and clever enough to fake being the fool more than anything. He's not really a fool. Penelope Cruz's role in this film is quite unique because she's mostly just in love with Jack Sparrow. I wish she had done more. Ian McShane's Blackbeard is really imposing in a lot of ways, and he's fun because he doesn't care who he kills. He's not really just thinking, he's just thinking of himself. Barbossa's role in this film is really the unsung secondary arc because you've just watched him progress into such a unique and special character. The B story, if you will, between Sam Claflin's Philip Swift and Astrid Burgess Frisbay's Serena the Mermaid is nice and cute, but it doesn't overstay its welcome, and it's not undervalued. It's perfectly like concise. Overall, it's fun. You know, I mean, it's not for everybody, but if you like a good pirate movie and you like an adventure film and just a good time, this is it.
Family friendly too.
It's also family friendly. You can watch it with a family. Any notes? Any? What?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You don't get to. Well, no. I'll give you one shot. Any final words, co-host?